Next, the Republic Vietnam National Anthem. Quốc ca Việt Nam Cộng hòa.
Này công dân ơi, đứng lên đáp lời sông núi, đồng lòng cùng bình yên sống với gì thật sao? Vì tương lai quốc dân cùng sống và khởi thành, làm sao cho núi sông từ nay luôn vững bền, dù cho thay vơi trên thương gian. Thủ nước
The moment of silence. Một phút mặc niệm để tưởng nhớ đến tiền nhân. The moment of silence is over. Thank you very much, the physicist. Cảm ơn nữ ca sĩ.
Okay, let me give you a kind of an overview of what's going to happen next. We're going to have the opportunity to introduce to you some extraordinary people who've come today in support of Vân Lé's campaign for Assembly District 27. They'll give short remarks and they'll be translated into Vietnamese where appropriate. We're also going to have the opportunity to donate. It's key that we involve ourselves, whether it be with your time, working here at the office, reaching out to friends and neighbors, your financial contributions. All of these will make a difference. We have an opportunity now to make a real difference for Vân Lé's campaign for Assembly District 27. I'd like to announce some of the people who are here today. I'll bring them up and pose them individually. But we have Bob Nunez, who is the chair of the... We have Duff Sondheim, who is running for U.S. Senate in the Republican Party. We have Louise Bueller, who is one of the leaders in the Republican Party here in Silicon Valley. The executive director for the Silicon Valley Republican Party, Isaac Pichardo. Chris Norwood, who is a trustee, or is, excuse me, city council member with Lopinas. School board, sorry. That's a title that Bob Nunez also shares. He's with the Lopinas School Board. We have also Mugeta Gabriel, who is with the NAACP. And if I butchered it, I apologize. And Jim Baker, Vietnam veteran, who's with us. Dr. Tony Quinn. Dr. Quinn is with the Chinese American Leadership Group. He's representing the Chinese community. Tom Quinn, who is with the, he's the principal at Yerba Buena, and he's also a trustee in the city of Newark. And if I missed anybody, I apologize for those ones I'm aware of. And Douglas, if you can introduce the Vietnamese person.
Thank you. The Vietnamese side, về phía quan khách Việt Nam, chúng tôi xin được hân hạnh kính chào tất cả quý vị đã đến đây. Chúng tôi xin được chúc mừng sức khỏe và chào mừng. ông Ngãi Trần, lực lượng đặc biệt, xin được trân trọng kính chào. Cô Cẩm Bình, vô vi Nam, Viện Võ Đạo. Ông Nguyễn Xuân Nam thuộc hệ thống truyền thông và truyền hình Cali Today. Ông Trương Xuân Mẫn thuộc Viện Truy, đại diện cho Viện B của
It was pointed out that I missed one person who's here in attendance. It's Chris Aguilera. Chris Aguilera is the post commander for the American Legion. Okay. I'd like to introduce our first speaker. Tom Lynn has an engagement later this morning, so he needs to be away quickly. We're going to bring him to the front of the podium. His remarks will be in favor, supporting Bob's campaign for Assembly District 27.
Thank you, and the fact that I'm speaking first doesn't mean that I'm the most important person. We all know who the most important person in the room is here today. That's Ms. Vân Lê. I do have a family engagement that I stepped out of to make sure I come here, and it speaks to how much I support and endorse her candidacy for State Assembly. And of all the candidates that are running for this seat, Ms. Lê is the only one that has education or better schools as one of her platforms. And as a high school principal and as a board of trustee member in the Newark Unified School District, education is something that's very important to me. And I think the fact that we have 3 trustee members of school districts around the area who've come here to support her speaks loudly about our faith in her ability to transform our schools, to push the agenda for better schools and better education for our students. In the time that she's been a trustee member in the East Side Union High School District, our schools have gotten better, and so we have seen the results, and that's another of her platform is results. And so I really would like to endorse Ms. Vân Lê. I believe that she would do well for her students and for her community. Thank you very much.
Bob Nunez, if I could invite you forward, please. Bob Nunez is the chairman of the Silicon Valley Republican Party. He's also a member of the Milpitas School Board and on the NAACP, La Raza. You're just everywhere.
And I'm sorry to see Tom go because actually I hired him out of Newark to come and work at Eastside. And so first I'm glad to be back and here with all of you again today. So, and he was right. If you take a look at the sign, it really does say it all. Education, because I remember when you first ran for Eastside, then you said you would bring a business sense to a school system, and you did. You made sure that it was financially sound, and you did that. And not only did you help the students, but you helped the parents with those students to make sure that they got everything that they wanted. And more jobs. And even though you have a small businesses, those are the backbone of the economy in not only California, but the United States. And you're going to be the spokesperson for small businesses in Sacramento. So we need you there. So what she has done for the small business and the community here, she's going to take to Sacramento and be our voice there. And I think Tom was right. 3 school board members are here supporting you. And we want to make sure that you're there. So we're going to do all we can as a Republican Party to make sure you get there and stay there, and you're our strong voice there because you speak for the community. So you have our support and our endorsement for that assembly seat. And we're going to do all we can to make sure you get there. So, come on up. This is our candidate for 27. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
My pleasure.
But besides Bob also is the chairman of Santa Clara County Republican Party. So I'm very honored to receive the endorsement from Santa Clara Republican Party, and you are a chairman. So we're looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
The next person I'd like to introduce you this morning is Duff Sondheim. Duff is a graduate of Stanford, law degree from Northwestern. He has been a core supporter of the effort to get pension reform in a way that makes sense for this community and unburdens the city from the kinds of unrealistic financial straits that we were in. And he's now stepped up and run for the U.S. Senate. Duff Sondheim.
Thank you very much, Ty. It's a real honor to be here. I am running for statewide office. That means I go from the Oregon border down to the Mexican border, and I have traveled the complete length of this state. So far in my campaign, I have traveled over 30,000 miles, had over 300 events. But the reason I'm here today is because this race is so important, and this candidate is so exceptional. We need somebody who understands not only the issues that are important to you at the local level, but also understands the need to have reform at the statewide level as well. Van is that type of leader, and we are so lucky to have her in our community, and we'll be so lucky to have her in Sacramento. That's why I totally support Van, and I'm so proud to be with her and stand with her here today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Duff Sondheim. He also is running for U.S. Senate, and I wish you luck. If we're going to work together in the future, then we make a better country and a state.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce Mr. Jose Esteves, the mayor of Milpitas.
Thank you. Wow, it's raining and we're all here. And I know we're all busy and we're all here as well. Same thing with me. I'm a busy person, it's raining out there, I'm limping. But I came here because this is for a great cause, not only for the Assembly District, but for the state of California. And I say that because not just I've known Van for many, many years, I've seen him really working on a grassroots level. And that's what we need. When we see a person in reality working with people like all of us, I really support that person. I'm here to support her. Education is a prime issue in California. And among the candidates who have the best expertise, of course, Vân Lê. With due risk, our children, our education, an elected official who is not really familiar, who is not really aware of education issues. And education is a big issue in California. And I really hope, not really hope, I'm sure that Van will really address that issue for our children and for the generations to come. Second, jobs. I'm very happy that he focuses on jobs. In Milpitas, we have double the number of jobs in Milpitas doubles that of our population. And I'm also supportive of really focusing on jobs because that's where all of us, all our families can really survive and take care of our families, our children, our life in California. Especially that the cost of living is starting or has to start to rise up. The important thing is I'm seeing family showing real result, real outcome, real contribution from not only 1 year, but for many, many, many years. Like I can see all of you serving as well. And you could attest to that. That she's not just here to run for assembly for this year, but even without that, she's been working. And that's the real public servant, and that's the real person that we should elect. So in spite of all of our challenges, we're all here, and it's very it's very inspiring and encouraging for us to have some hope in the legislative, and that would be Vân Lê. So congratulations, Vân Lê. I look forward to your great service for our state and for our country.
Thank you, Mayor Jose Esteves. You're always a great friend for the community. And I really love to have you here today and speak well for me. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to introduce now the man who has the coolest name I have ever seen. Okay. Mugeta He is co-chair of the San Jose NAACP.
Yes, yes.
Member.
Thank you very much. My name is Gabriel. I did know Vân Lê since she ran first for Eastside Union High School District to represent her district. I live in her district, and I've seen how she brought her business experience to the district. She brought accountability and cost-saving measures. She's been working with various ethnic groups in Eastside Union High School District. As you know, Eastside is composed of a lot of people from different backgrounds. And our organization been supporting Vân Lê and to achieve her good work. And she already got my vote, and I'm going to be working hard to get the word out about her good job in the district. And hopefully, you know, she makes it all the way to Sacramento, and we're going to be supporting you all the way. Thank you very much for the good work you've been doing.
Thank you, Margareta. I know that we're good friends and we work together for education for our children. That's what is my platform. Appreciate your presence here today.
Okay, representing the Chinese American community, we have Dr. Tony Quinn. If I can ask you to come forward, sir.
Hello, my name is Tony Ching. I'm so glad to be here again to endorse Vân Lê, and I'm representing the Evergreen Chinese community here. Vân Lê has been working very hard and work with our Evergreen community, especially with the high school and parents. Last year we have a couple of meetings with the school principal and superintendent. All of these meetings prompted and helped by Vân Lê, and our Chinese community, especially the parents, are very thankful for her. She's been working very hard for us, and for as many speakers mentioned about education. Education empowers life, that's for sure. But we have already seen there's still a lot of rooms in education to improve. I think Vân Lê is the best candidate for this community because she knows everything about the local details about education, jobs, small business stuff. Okay, so I'm so happy again to support her. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to bring to the podium Jim Baker. Jim is a Vietnam veteran, and while he was there, he got an interest in and became fluent in Vietnamese, so he'll be speaking in both languages. Pretty remarkable.
Thank you very much. I'm actually kind of flattered to be Jim Baker, but because I'm Barker, but maybe if somebody was taking notes or sends too much over to Southeast Asia, they'll get my name misspelled anyway. Just a couple quotes. One confession, I'm a former Democrat, and then became an independent, and now I'm a Republican with a greater level of wisdom. Also, at least a Vietnam vet, youthful in spirit. Just a few comments, and just I'm so proud to be one of the supporters of Cô Vân Lê, because she represents and honors a concept of what really public servanthood is. And it's too bad there isn't more of that in certain levels of government, because that truly is the way to represent the voice and needs of the people, and that's wonderful to see that recognized, and that is her philosophy and mantra. A couple comments. I think it's very apparent in the field of education that we need great and first-class faculty and teachers, and maybe it's apparent too that due to the high costs of housing and that in the Santa Clara Valley, that good people are either having to leave or not being attracted. And so any and everything that Vân Lê can do in that respect will certainly be enhance and improve the education in the valley. And way back when in grad school, University of Hawaii, my thesis had to focus on the adjustment experience and the observations of Vietnamese families in Honolulu. And what came out of that was their recommendations was that at least Hawaii, and I'm sure it's ubiquitous, that the standard of education can be elevated, can be improved. And also that within a curriculum of schools that there should be encouraged some focus on etiquette and the teaching of proper values and high moral standards. And it was wonderful to hear that from the newly resettled 2 years Vietnamese community. And certainly those are some points. And again, it's an honor to support Vân Lê in her mission and interest to represent us. I promised a moment that I would make some of the Vietnamese community laugh here. So I'm going to attempt some tiếng Việt a moment. And I must say that anyone who misses the weather patterns in Southeast Asia, I mean, what we're experiencing now, particularly monsoon, should bring lots of happiness and relief. Kính thưa quý vị, khoảnh khắc và các bạn bè đặc biệt ha. Em là cư dân bên Hoa Kỳ là cố vấn Mỹ với sư đoàn 213 và 22 ở miền cao nguyên mà đã sống suốt trên chuồng khoan trung mùa hè đỏ lửa. Một bạn cũ là Lý Thông Ba, ông ta quá đời rồi nhưng chúng tôi vẫn còn nhớ ông ta và sự đóng góp để phòng thủ và đánh đuổi những đơn vị ở miền Bắc. Yeah. Nhưng xin nói một vài điều là rất là sung sướng và tự hào ủng hộ cô Vân Lê, bởi vì cô Vân Lê theo một đường đi để phục vụ người. Và có một số dáng biểu ở Mỹ mà không để ý thức đó, cho nên người mà sống bằng sự phục vụ và giúp quần chúng cộng đồng bào Việt sẽ thành công, và ai mà nghe lời nói của người luôn luôn sẽ được sự ủng hộ của chúng ta. Và cũng rất quan trọng là Vân Lê ủng hộ một hệ thống giáo dục cao, và cũng ủng hộ ai mà buôn bán rồi nhà buôn bán người mà có thể thành công dễ hơn, vì thỉnh thoảng có nhiều luật lệ lắm mà hạn chế là khả năng của người để lập sự nghiệp, thành lập buôn bán. Cho nên rất là vui gặp một cô mà có làm ảnh hưởng và có khả năng và có kinh nghiệm để giúp người ở miền Bắc Cali. Và có một điều mà chắc là quý vị cảm thấy biết là từ lâu rồi Vân Lê là người rất là quyết tâm, bởi có một lần Vân Lê đã đi bơi từ một nổi tiếng là có nổi tiếng trên bãi Cục Kim Sơn, đi bơi Alcatraz bằng khách là 1 dặm để cho sự mạnh mẽ, và đó là cho chúng ta biết là sự quyết tâm của Vân Lê. Vì ở bên em thì em đã làm Ironman 2 lần tại Hawaii Wide World of Sports, và em đã hy sinh và biết giá trị và biết sự cảm động của người mà có thể thành công như vậy. Rất cảm ơn quý vị.
Kính thưa quý vị, chúng ta nghe một người nói tiếng Việt rất là cảm ơn và rất là cảm động. Tiếp theo đây chúng tôi xin mời võ sư Cẩm Bình, một người activist của cộng đồng Việt Nam, Master of Martial Arts Cẩm Bình in Vietnamese.
a lot of people speak English, but nobody speak Vietnamese. He just speak Vietnamese, but I want to speak Vietnamese for the song Vietnamese on this side. Kính thưa quý vị, nãy giờ có nhiều người nói tiếng Mỹ nhiều quá rồi mà không ai nói tiếng Việt. Bây giờ xin được phép nói tiếng Việt. Kính thưa quý vị, tôi là bạn của cô Vân Lê, gặp nhau từ 1992 trong cái hội Tết Trung Thu, và mỗi năm như vậy thì gặp nhau và làm việc chung với nhau qua nhiều năm tháng, rồi tới năm nay thì cũng đã 25 năm rồi. Thì lúc nào cũng gắn bó với nhau trong tất cả sinh hoạt của cộng đồng. Cô Vân Lê là một cái người rất là có cái tâm hồn gọi là thương người và giúp người. Ai cần cái gì cô Vân Lê đều tới giúp hết. Mà cô Vân Lê thường hay giúp mấy người nghèo, help poor people, for the children and for the old. Những cái người lớn tuổi và những cái trẻ em nhỏ, là bất cứ nơi nào cần cô Vân Lê đều giúp. Nhưng mà rất tiếc, những người mà cô Vân Lê giúp toàn là những người nghèo, những người lớn tuổi. Thành ra không có ai có đủ tài chính để mà giúp lại cô Vân Lê. Những cái kỳ cô Vân Lê tranh cử thì chúng tôi rất là cảm thấy buồn là cô Vân Lê, cái việc làm của Vân Lê rất là giúp tốt cho cộng đồng mà lại không đủ tài chính để mà rên những cái chức vụ trong cái nghị viên chẳng hạn. Do đó ngày hôm nay tôi đứng lên đây để mà nói rõ cho tất cả mọi người cố gắng là yểm trợ cho cô Vân Lê. Chúng ta không có yểm trợ được bằng những cái tài chính lớn lao thì cũng yểm trợ bằng tấm lòng, bằng cách kêu gọi mọi người, bạn bè của mình, những người thân thuộc để mà bỏ phiếu cho cô Vân Lê. Thì vô Việt Nam cũng đã từng làm như vậy. Vô Việt Nam không có tiền, vô Việt Nam chỉ có tấm lòng, và kêu gọi tất cả phụ huynh cũng như bạn bè thân hữu để mà bỏ phiếu cho cô Vân Lê. Tại vì cô Vân Lê là luôn luôn làm việc cho cộng đồng bằng cái tâm, và tất cả những cái việc làm cô Vân Lê đều là vô nguồn lợi. Cô Vân Lê không bao giờ lấy bất cứ một cái tiền bạc nào từ cái tổ chức cái Tết Trung Thu hay là tổ chức cái Asian Festival. Cô Vân Lê không bao giờ nhúng tay vào và không có đụng vào tiền bạc. Cô Vân Lê muốn chi thu cái gì đó, cô Vân Lê đều phải ký cái receipt và phải chứng nhận đàng hoàng để lấy những cái số tiền đó ra, phải có receipt đàng hoàng. Thì đây là một cái người làm việc rất là công chánh. Yêu cầu tất cả mọi người cố gắng yểm trợ cho cô Vân Lê, và tôi thì sẽ cố gắng là kêu gọi tất cả những phụ huynh, bạn bè thân hữu tôi để yểm trợ cho cô Vân Lê.
I just want this lady. I worked with her for a couple of months. My name is Jan. I'm one of the core members here, and what she said touching me. So I would like to just 2 sentences. What she said is that, one, I believe in her. Only know her the last 6 months, but I believe in her strongly because what she works and stands for is for the poor and the elderly people in the Vietnamese community. And that's what my dad, he's a veteran community Vietnamese, he's 88 years old, and he said, if anybody that you want to help, see the one that you need help. But her situation, what you said, touching me because he only helped mostly the poor and the elderly. She did service for the Vietnamese community 20 years and that's why when it comes to the money, you know, she doesn't have it that much because she only do with all her work and her heart. So I believe in, you know, because she has such a good heart. So what you say is true. So anybody here, please open up your pockets and help her today. Okay, that's what this lady message, and thank you so much for that message.
Heard her qualifications, her long-term office with the Eastside Union School District, the fact that she's a businesswoman, the fact that she has put herself forward in this assembly race. But I'd like to add a personal note. I've known Vaughn for many, many years, and I am awed by her story, her personal story, coming here to this country and mastering our language, mastering our culture, and stepping forward to participate at a level that is just extraordinary. It has been my pleasure to know her, and it's my privilege to introduce Vân Lê.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor for me to have a big crowd today, even though it's raining so hard outside. But first, before I give my speech, I would like to invite Sư Cô Tín Liên, Vân Lê from the temple Buddhist temple just next to our headquarters, just three houses. Xin sư cô cũng viên lên đây cho con một cái thì con hy vọng là con sẽ thắng cử. So I'd like to invite her to give me some blessing. Xin mời các cô lên cho con. I know Vân Lê. Actually, she also my customer, so I took care of her all of these years. But my main thing is she come in and supporting me, and just want to receive the blessing for this race. And con còn thấy mấy sư cô khác ở bên chùa, con xin mời cô nói vài lời. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here in my position as the abbess of the temple, and she also the helper for my temple. And I'm here because I'm neighbor. I'm her neighborhood for the new office, and I'm here because I want to support her. She have a few things that we can trust. Number one, she give out more than she asked for. So she support the Vietnamese community for a long time. I heard a lot about her good work, her efforts, and she not only helped the Buddhist community, she also helped all the community, everyone who asked for help. She also commit and dedicate to help other people. So that's why we can trust her, and if she can get the position as an assembly, I believe she can help more for the community and contribute her good effort to the community. So that's why I'm here to help, to support her. And I'm not asking you to help me for the future, but you know, we don't know. So I hope that you can get the position at the state assembly, and we pray for you and the community. Thank you for listening. Xin lỗi là thưa quý đồng hương và các cô chú các bác, và xin một lời để kêu gọi ủng hộ cho Vân, bởi vì những cái việc làm của cô từ xưa đến nay là một cái sự đóng góp cho cộng đồng, mà cô hy sinh nhiều hơn là cô bỏ ra nhiều hơn là cô đòi hỏi cho bản thân của mình. Cho nên đó là một cái gương tốt mà mong rằng ở trong cộng đồng có thể ủng hộ cho cô, và chúc cô được thành công. Quý sư cô cũng xin được cầu nguyện cho cô có được cái vị trí ở trong cái chính phủ, cái hệ thống chính phủ, để có thể giúp cho cộng đồng người Việt của mình nói riêng và cho tất cả những cộng đồng khác nói chung. Và cảm ơn sự lắng nghe của quý đồng hương, quý cô chú. Thank you again for your listening.
Con cảm ơn sự đồng hương rất nhiều. I know everybody is hungry. I just ask maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I know you just come here to support me. This is amazing, challenging journey for me. As listening to all of this inspiring words from all of these guest speakers, I feel like I'm just a small person, and contributed to the community, and there's a passion to giving back to this community, that America opened arms to support, to take a lot of Vietnamese immigrants, including my family. And I know that it's very, very hard to start the life, and also to start, the future when you don't know what your future is gonna be.
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for my mom. Mom, would you stand up? My mom, she fell just last few days, but she loved me so much. She said that she had to come here and supporting me because she afraid today is raining. Not too many people show up. So she had to come as one more person to come and supporting me. So thank you, Mom. I also want to say also thank you for my husband, Công Phạm, also running around to helping me from my office to my working here, and also I want to acknowledge my father-in-law. Dạ con mời cha Nha Phạm là bên công binh, con mời cha đứng dậy. Con cảm ơn cha đã đến để ủng hộ con. So I have so many friends here, and also I want to say opportunity to thank you my core member, Ty, Douglas, Chuck, Tuyền, Jan. So many other people and also volunteer that really put this event together. Beside that, we have the Hun Sen group, we have the other group that support me for the entertainment. We have a very good food, alright? Stay with us, we have vegetarian food, we have other food. So stay with us and eat until you drop, okay? And until now it's not raining anymore, so you can spend a bit more time and watch the entertainment later. My part is, my platform is education, better schools, create more jobs and real result. You heard all of the speakers mention about, you know, that we have 3 school boards members have really supporting me because they believe in education. That's what I want to bring the first things to education. I'm right now as the Eastside School Board trustee as a second, and I think that that's really well for me. Education is very important, not just only, you know, for our generation, our younger generation and next generation. And I think that without education, our community, our society would not gonna move up to the 22nd century. Right now we are 21st century. But I really want to have to say that, you know, understanding the education is important. How can we work together to help reduce the tuition for our students to go to the college? How can we support them to get all the scholarship so they can go to better schools? Because right now we have a lot of deficit. We want to work together. And one of the speakers mentioned about I brought the business experience. When I came to Eastside Union High School District, we really focused on fiscal accountability. That is a goal. It's also like the value of Republican. And I'm really proud to get the support from the Republican Party. Even though that I have been involved so much in the community, it's more than 30 years. And everybody say that, well, why did you involve in cultural and social? Now why do you gonna involve in politics? Politics is very dirty. And I heard that. But I believe that if you don't have a passion to serve the community, you can be a very talented person, but you're gonna ruin the whole generation, the whole society, if your passion is not come to the right place. And I believe that I have served the community, understand the community, and I want to put me in the position that I can do much better job because I'm listening to everyone in the resident in the district. Because I don't have a lot of big money for special interests. I for people and by people. So I work with people. I hope that everyone here, if you go home and tell your friends and tell your neighbors who I am, what I'm stand for educations, jobs, and real result. Because a lot of politicians say a lot of good words, but turn around, have you seen what they've done? because they got your vote, but turn around, they have not really fulfilled their promise. I don't promise a lot of things, but I did a lot of work behind the scene. So that's the way I stand for. And I hope that today is a grand opening for the campaign headquarters. You guys can come here from every day from noon to 8, and on Saturday and Sunday 10 to 6. If you have some spare time, come and volunteer for me. Come taking the time to come here and do the phone bank for me. And that's all I'm asking. If you can contribute it, $5, $10, you know, that's mean a lot to me, but the vote is very important. So I hope that you select the right people to be the next state assembly in District 27. And I know that it's out there, it's a lot of people say, yeah, this and that. But you look into the candidate, is really the right person, the right politician that you want to vote, and help them to take the position to moving forward. So I have to say that, you know, with this small environment, you know, this is the home. And then I have to thank you, the owner of this place, Vân Lê. He also donated this campaign headquarters for me. I'm so blessed because so many people come here and supporting me with the rainy season. But I believe that we can make it to the state assembly if every one of us willing to help me, willing to contribute the time, money, and the voice. I want to bring the voice to the state because we need someone, but not because special interest, someone that care, passion, and also want to make a difference. And that's who I am. So I'm so blessed to have everyone here. Thank you also my friends from district. Thank you parents, thank you seniors, thank you the organization, Hội Gia Long, my mom, my dad, family. All of you really helped me to give me more strength to really to battle. This is the uphill battle. This district is dominated by 44% Democrat. But I believe that, like Catherine Baker, State Assembly, has won the election the last 2 years. She is only State Assembly Republican in East Side, in East Bay, and she won the election because people believe in it. People believe in the same value that I carry. So I want to say that a lot of you come in and support me. I'm very treasure the relationship and the support, and if you can continue to really go out there and help me to spread the words around. So stand on my vision so everyone out there can understand why I stand for. And a lot of speakers spoke very highly for me, but you can see truly who I am, and that's what I'm stand for. And I really want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming here. And I want to say a few words in Vietnamese. So, trước hết, con cảm ơn tất cả các bác, các bậc trưởng thượng, các cơ quan truyền thông đã đến đây ủng hộ con. Và ngày hôm nay là ngày mưa gió bão bùng mà có quý vị đến đây đã làm ấm lòng Vân Lê rất nhiều. Và Vân Lê không có nói gì hơn là quý vị ủng hộ cho Vân Lê bằng nhiều phương cách, tiền bạc, thời gian, và quý vị có thể đến để ủng hộ cho Vân Lê. Văn phòng vận động bầu cử sẽ được mở ra mỗi ngày từ 12 giờ tới 8 giờ và thứ Bảy, Chủ nhật là từ 10 giờ tới 6 giờ. Lúc nào cũng có người túc trực ở đây. Quý vị có thể đến đây gọi phone cho Vân Lê hay là đi gõ cửa cho Vân Lê. Cái lịch trình này nó rất là khó khăn, cũng như là cái chương trình này, cái đường đi này nó rất là khó và rất là thử thách. Tại vì ở đây cái vùng này là 44% là của đảng thuộc về đảng Dân Chủ, chỉ có khoảng 20% là thuộc về đảng Cộng Hòa. Nhưng mà Vân Lê tin tưởng rằng nếu tất cả quý vị ở đây đều đồng ý và ủng hộ cho Vân Lê thì thì Vân Lê sẽ vô vào được trong chung kết. Khi vô được chung kết với lại một người nào đó, một ứng cử viên nào đó, thì chúng ta có một cái cơ hội nhiều hơn vào trong chức dân biểu tiểu bang. Điều mong muốn của Vân Lê là làm sao mà giúp cho thế hệ tương lai với quá trình hoạt động trên 30 năm nay về văn hóa, xã hội và chính trị. Và Vân Lê nghĩ rằng là chỉ có chính trị có thể giúp nhiều xa hơn trong cái phạm vi mà Vân Lê hiện giờ đang làm là bên học khu, bên education. Mà Vân Lê nếu mà được tiến cử vào, được chọn vào trong nhân biểu tiểu bang, Vân Lê sẽ giúp được nhiều hơn cho thế hệ tương lai, tạo thêm công ăn việc làm cho đồng hương cũng như cho cử tri trong đơn vị 27 này. Làm sao chúng ta cắt bớt, giảm bớt những thuế má để cho những hãng xưởng họ có thể trở về với California và tạo thêm công ăn việc làm cho California mình. Và điều Vân Lê mong muốn là Vân Lê không thích nói nhiều. Vân Lê muốn cho quý vị thấy rằng là real result, có nghĩa là những gì mà Vân Lê làm đã thực hiện được và nó đã, quý vị đã thấy trong bao nhiêu năm qua. Thì đó là cái lời nói mà Vân Lê xin nói đây. Vân cảm ơn tất cả sự hỗ trợ cũng như gia đình, cũng như tất cả anh chị thiện nguyện, volunteer tới đây đã ủng hộ cho Vân Lê. Thì Vân Lê có một lời cảm ơn. Please stand up for all those volunteer and core group. Come on, please stand up. Thái, Vân, WS, please stand up. This is all the volunteers that supporting me. I'm very grateful to have them. So, Vân Lê xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị. Bây giờ quý vị có thể enjoy lunch, lại có thể ăn lunch. Có thể có mấy em sẽ đem đến cho mấy bác. Nếu mà bác không đi được như mẹ Vân Lê không nói gì hơn là ngày hôm nay rất là ngày vui của Vân Lê. Xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị.
Can everybody say 3 months left to the primaries? So it's very important. This is the next step for Vaughn in her campaign for Assembly Council or Assembly District 27. She would be joining, when she wins, she'll be joining Kathleen Baker, who's the only other member of the California Assembly representing the Republican Party. And it is through her election that we broke the supermajority, and continuing that trend of sound governance is very, very important. So thank you for being here on Vaughn's behalf. She's going to make a great assemblywoman. And so now it's time for the lion dance. So this is going to get you out of your seats, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a lion dance.
Vietnam Martial Art and Lion Dance Group. Welcome all of you come to fundraising party for Miss Vân Lê. Miss Vân Lê is my close friend from 1992. She always support the Vietnam lion dance. She is the first person to give us a lion head. And every year she help us to raise up the lion. And when we have money, she always give me money or ask somebody donation for Vietnam. Therefore, today we bring lion dance here. Good luck to her. And if all the money received by the lion, we will donate for Miss Vân Lê on the candidate. Please enjoy our lion dance, and if you want to good luck, happiness and long life, please feed the lion, and all the money go to Miss Vân Lê. Thank you.